Hello, my name is Nate Lednum, and this is my response for the Environmental Symposium. So first off, I'm going to explain a little bit about myself. So I am a first year at Westminster College, and I major in environmental science. But the reason I got into this whole project was because my economics teacher was telling us about it and said we could do this except for our final. But I've always found an interest in environmental science. As you can tell, I'm a major in it. But yeah, I grew up as a kid playing outside in the woods and all this stuff, and yeah, I've just always loved it. And getting to the issue side of it, like I've always wanted to help with the issues that humans have brought, or just the issues of the world right now. Like I know, in my opinion, one of the biggest ones is pollution and all that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to get into today. The problem about pollution as a whole is that it's damaging our earth very badly and that it's very expensive to clean up. One of the main issues we're dealing with now is the whole use of one-use plastics, as only 15% of our world's plastics can actually be recyclable. So there's like 8 categories of plastics, and only 3 of them are actually like able to be recyclable into other stuff. But those items that can be recycled are sent to a lower tier plastics after they're recycled, and then usually can only be recycled once. So all your plastics will end up in the landfill anyway, and then it takes thousands of years for these plastics to degrade. With this happening, it makes a giant pile of plastics that are just kind of everywhere, and they end up in our oceans, and it gets these animals sick, and then it just does a lot of destruction to our world. The solutions for this would be a quick solution, which is like waste management or controlling where we use plastics in certain areas. And another solution would be like an economic solution, which is a carbon tax, where you tax everything that would cause like a carbon pollution or any type of pollution. What I mean by waste management is stop using the one-use plastics like the grocery bags you use at the grocery store that are the plastic ones. Instead of using those, going to the brown paper bags or like cloth bags that you can reuse. And a lot of grocery stores could be doing this as the you could be selling the cloth bags and it'll be a lot easier for people to reuse them as they will just have them in their car from that point on. So a carbon tax is a tax on anything that like burns fossil fuels or it adds greenhouse gases to the air, which ends up destroying our atmosphere. But it's like a tax on like certain goods that are made using a carbon tax. So like you have to burn fuel to get to make like plastic. So using a plastic bag at a grocery store would cost you extra than if you brought your cloth, like a cloth one of your own. So with this, it'll help pay for the issues that the carbon is giving our atmosphere and help us like clean up the earth as it is right now. In conclusion, our biggest issue is using these one-use plastics as a whole, and a solution to it would be getting rid of the plastics as a whole or making people pay for the damage that basically they will cause with the carbon tax. And with both of these will help decrease our use of plastics and help pay for the issues that we're already causing as a population.